Hey there, guys, it's Heidi, and welcome back to
Here we
Tell
are.
Me Why. Oh boy. Yeah, last we left off,
Thanks for
we're
letting me
going
hitch a
to
ride
visit,
No
what's her
problem.
name, Tessa?
You sure we can't drive you back?
over. Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't
He's
far.
gonna walk in that weather?
And anyway,
Okay.
can't put the wind in a bottle.
Have fun with that, dude.
All right.
I personally wouldn't walk in that weather.
Tessa
Yeah,
should be
we're,
at her parents' grave,
Yeah,
not far from the entrance.
we're gonna go see Tessa and ask her some
Look
stuff,
for a
and
big crooked tree.
I
You
know
can't miss it.
Allison is a little nervous about,
I'm gonna go check in with my uncle.
possibly seeing our mom's grave.
luck. For real.
Thanks, Michael. Yeah, last week we kind of found out, or last time we found out some stuff about, apparently Tessa reported our
You
mom
look pretty spooked.
to,
I've never been a
Chief
big fan of
Brown,
cemeteries.
and he had to
Especially
tell
after.
social services about it,
Promise after
so,
this we can chill at the house. Cool?
yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We're going to go see, where are you going, Allison? We're going to see our mama's grave. I don't know why, but I've always liked, okay, I haven't always liked cemeteries. I used to...
Graves are back that way.
Fine! I was wanting to explore, but fine.
So,
Um.
do you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know.
Seriously.
Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Anyways, as I was saying, I used to be scared of cemeteries when I was younger. I had a big fear of, like, skeletons and stuff. But over the years, I think I've kind of become desensitized to that, especially after working with death so much at an assisted living facility. But now I kind of like cemeteries because I don't know, like, especially I've always wanted to go to the cemetery in my town and, like, try and find the oldest grave. Like, I don't know if that's considered disrespectful if I didn't know the person, but I just have always wanted to, like, find one of the oldest graves to, like, even when I was in England last year, we were in Belfast and we got to go to this really cool, like, old cemetery. It was, like, the oldest church in Belfast. And it was also, like, one of the highest points. Or no, it wasn't in Belfast. It was a town outside of Belfast. I can't remember what it was called. But it was, like, near the border of, like, between Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland. And we went to, like, the highest point of the town. And it was, like, this super old church that was, like, one of the first churches in the town. And there was graves there from, like, the 1700s, which was really cool. Like, I don't know if that's considered disrespectful that I, like, want to go to a cemetery and try and find, like,
So weird.
the oldest grave. I don't know if that's disrespectful or not. I've only been to a few cemeteries over the years for, like, my great-grandparents' funerals and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just, they kind of fascinate me now. Like, I don't know. I haven't had too many people die in my family over the years, so I haven't had to spend that much time at cemeteries, but what do these say? Mourning those who have journeyed to the other side. As love transcends all boundaries, the passing of a clan member is an event felt throughout the community. The people come together to mourn a loved one and lift their opposite clan members' spirits. When an eagle is being mourned, the ravens shower love and strength upon mourning eagle clans. Likewise, when a raven is being mourned, the eagles are there for their ravens. After the service, it is customary for members of the opposite moiety to comfort the grieving family by bringing out their owu clan-owned regalia to symbolically catch tears before they hit the ground and comfort grieving clan members with support. That must be a Clinkit thing. Due to the national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of Tlingit spiritual practice has been lost. Below are two everlasting examples of the love and reverence we continue to show our departed and the tradition of our ancestors. Oh, that's kind of sad. That, like, it was outlawed almost? That's dumb. Celebrating life. The 40-day party is observed 40 days after the passing to pay respects to the departed. Some believe this is a more recent tradition. Family members organize a shared meal where a fire dish, one plate of food, is burned to nourish and comfort the spirit of the departed. 1 year or more from the passing, Kuyek's potluck is held to first mourn, then celebrate the life of the departed. It is hosted by the clan of the deceased. This is to honor the departed clan member through a traditional ceremony, show appreciation, and pay debts to the opposite Moadi who supported the clan during time of mourning. Huh. That's cool. Wow, some of these graves are, like, really cool looking. Like, that one there, and these up here, they look so cool. Oh, I think we have a memory somewhere. Oh, right here.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you.
What is Tyler doing? He's like doing a freaking break dance in the middle of a cemetery.
Always.
She loved us. A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But
Oh!
I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
I bet these, like, triangle-shaped graves and stuff, I bet they're Tlingit. They're probably members of the clans. That would make sense. Because, yeah, there's so many of them. Yeah, some of these are really cool. I don't know if... Whoa, where'd Allison go? Oh, there she is! I was like, where'd she go? Bless you. Are you okay? Oh, we can look at that.
Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well,
I mean...
Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
Yeah, you let me know if you ever meet one of those.
But, I've never really thought about, like, what my grave would look like and, like, what I would want on it.
Here's the
I know, I felt
tree,
like...
but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make
I
sure
feel
there's
like
no
that
spot.
always,
It's possible Michael remembered it wrong.
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
But, like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a morbid thing to think about. Like, I mean, it is important to think about because, you know, we never know how much time we do have left because life can be snuffed out in a moment's notice. But, like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of just a morbid thing to think about that, like, oh. Oh? Well, I'm looking at the graves, so...
Guess again.
Phillips, 34. Wow. 2010. Here
this
lies Robin Beckett. 1930 to 2010. I wonder if these are real, like, people. I wonder if, like, it's, you know, like the, developers or whatever, like, people they knew who passed away. I mean, I'm assuming it's the one with the flowers and stuff all over it. I want to look at everything first.
Yes.
Age reel.
Why does that sound familiar?
Yazzie Trucking. He used to haul lumber for the sawmill.
Oh.
Yeah. And he'd always blast the horn for us.
Oh. Rip, dude. So, this is a crooked tree?
Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Totally missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Hazel
might take a while.
Salazar! Hey! Like Salazar Slytherin. That's cool that there's a snake on there.
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure.
To honor
But Michael should know.
those no longer with us, the Tlingit Preservation Committee and the community of Delos dedicate this monument as
Just a whole lot of nothing.
an everlasting connection between past, present, and future generations. May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. May this be a resting place for our loved ones who have journeyed to the other shore.
You?
Nothing.
Shut up! May our eternal love soothe the wounds of days past toward a brighter horizon. I'm trying to read here! It's not helpful that you keep busting in on my brain. Like, really, can I please just read the graves for like 2 seconds? Alright, I'm gonna look at this one because I'm assuming this was Tessa's
Leon.
parents.
That's
Yep.
the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Oh.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't even want to know what that memory was. I have a feeling it was us going to our mommy's funeral, and I don't want to have to see that yet. So I'm gonna go talk to Michael.
When did
What are
Michael's
these?
uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him.
Are these supposed to hold flowers, or are they graves? Like, I'm kind of confused by that.
Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
I'm not sure if I should try to pronounce this. Man, I'm so rusty.
Tsutskanik. I don't know if
So-
that's right, but
How are you, holding up?
Everything's
relatively
such a mess.
okay.
I thought we'd almost be done packing.
I'm gonna sit
by
on the
now.
stump.
I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood.
Is this a bad time?
With you?
Uh.
Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old
Oh.
news, lady.
You wound me
Ouch.
deeply.
So, can I help you guys out
Michael's
somehow?
funny. What was your uncle like?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types
Yeah.
like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those
Aw,
out there.
that's nice. You were close to your uncle, huh?
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes,
Aw.
even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
Can't wait to try that marinade. I volunteer for taste
If you need a
testing.
new taste tester, sign me up.
As if
Heck
you
yeah.
had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in.
Cool.
As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Yeah, I agree. About this place.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
What about the Tlingit Memorial? What does it say on your uncle's grave?
What does it say on your uncle's grave?
It says William Thomas Collins. Kidding.
Well, duh.
That's his Tlingit name. Sukakanik. It means being trained and taught. Folks were dead on the money with that one. One of a handful of old dogs who could still learn new tricks.
What does it say? Yeah, what about the Tlingit Memorial?
What's the
what does it
story
say on
behind
there?
the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
Well, yeah,
Miles
I
Uncle
can
William.
read.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
That sucks. I'll stop bugging you.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
I think that's all we need to
Talk
hear.
to you later.
You bet.
Bye. I'm gonna go check out that memory.
So,
Allison, you coming?
how are you,
Oh, we get to hear this now.
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
They literally look the same. You realize she's jealous I got the looks.
She's always been jealous because I got the looks.
Yeah, but I got the brains. So,
We
Oh, man,
also
you two
look
are
the
such a
same.
pair.
We're identical twins. We
Anyway,
look
girl,
the
I know
same.
you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this.
I
huh?
got the look. She got the brains. We got the
boring
same
sounds
looks.
so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Yeah. Alright. Can I still go check out this memory, or does Allison need to be with me? Because okay, no, I can. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here. Oh. Boop!
To go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
There you are.
I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So. I
Oh,
know
the
I said
gate.
We didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels
But I
like
want
the right
to.
thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wait, I want to look at this grave first. Oh, these graves, actually. Let's see. Ben Correra. Until we meet again. Aw. Oh, this one's cool. Was this like an elder or something? In loving memory of Dustin Lewis. Oh, he was a fisherman. Aw, that's so fun. Aw. I like it when people like make graves unique by putting like by doing stuff like that. Like I think my grave is probably going to be pretty unique. It's going to have like a bunch of nerdy stuff on there and
Do you remember where she is?
No.
well,
For
let's
what it's
find
worth, I
out.
remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Okay, let's find out. Where's the grave? Oh,
Only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
it'll be okay. Oh, can I remember? Okay.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Oh.
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Yeah.
Let's
that's why
find
I got
out.
moving off.
Woo! Oh,
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Oh?
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
Oh.
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking
Oh?
about it got me through the rest of the day.
We doing a whole... Oh, we have two
But I'm
separate
gonna
ways
come see
of...
you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. I'll be back soon, all right? Promise. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice.
I mean...
I'll be.
Huh.
Every day.
It's hard, because people remember things differently, which I get that's the whole point of this whole mechanic in the game, but it, like... But then it's tricky, because I feel like I'm having to choose sides between them. And...
Back soon, all right? But I'm gonna come see you every week.
Because I don't want to blame Allison, because, I mean, Eddie didn't let her come visit, so...
Promise.
Let's do Allison's.
Take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids. About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Thanks, sis. You're a good sister. Alright, let's keep going. We gotta find our mama's grave. Ooh, what's this?
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh,
This
sadness.
spot's familiar.
Oh, another memory? Where? Where? Oh, yeah? Who? Carol Brown? Eddie's mom?
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4. Yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think
That's
her
sad.
death kicked off Marianne's, you know...
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Is that Tessa?
Then I took
I think
Dana
that-
ice skating on Wednesday.
Oh.
I wish you could have seen her. She took off across that ice like she was born to do it. She was
Aw.
a child, that's for sure. Got an offer for a real job, Meech. Teaching music and history at the high school. Mama and I had some words over it. She wants us to go back to Savannah, so Jaina can grow up with family, a community. But I might take it. I'm surprised as anyone to hear those words coming out of my mouth, but I've started to come around on this place. Oh, hi.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't see you.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
We
didn't mean to disturb you.
No harm done. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Vecchi store, Allison, right?
Yes. And you're... It
Kendra.
starts with a K, right?
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother.
Tyler.
I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
I know where her accent's from. She's from
I hope
South.
this
She said
isn't rude,
Savannah.
but where's that accent from?
Savannah, Georgia.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
Landed
Savannah,
in Delos about
Georgia.
2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta
quite
be
a
a story
move.
there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. We came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then, well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
You want to go back to Georgia?
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way Meech did. All the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
It is
I
beautiful.
just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Yeah. Thinking about staying?
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to, just, me and my girl.
Yeah.
No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but you have any thoughts?
This town is a dead end. You should stay. I mean, I can't make that call. Really,
Sorry,
I'm not qualified.
but I am so not capable
Yeah,
of making
no.
that call.
Yeah, sorry. It was a strange question.
Yeah,
It
I'm not
sounds like
gonna
you've only
affect
got
someone
good
else's
options.
life in that way.
I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
That's
I
true.
really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I
Yeah.
hope everything
Nice talking
works
to
out
you.
for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
Bye. That was cool.
Damn,
Yeah, I always.
you got kind of stranded out here.
I know. And her daughter's barely 2 years old. God, those kind of... Ty,
Yeah. What? Oh, sorry, I interrupted
Is
you.
it? Great.
Is this it?
yeah,
Or, oh, it's somewhere around here.
I think I need a second.
Okay,
I'm gonna have a
you're
look
good.
around, okay? I'll be
Sorry I
okay.
interrupted what you were saying.
All good.
But, like I was saying, I always kind of wondered what it'd be like to grow up in, like, Alaska or something like that, where it's, like, the middle of nowhere, small town, like, everybody, because I always kind of grew up in, like, cities. Like, I mean, I grew up in the suburbs and cities and stuff, besides a few little stints, like, we lived in South Africa for 1.5 years when I was younger, but, like, besides that, like, I've always kind of lived in, like, not big cities, but, like, kind of, middle ground cities where there's, a Walmart and, like, a bunch of other grocery stores, and there's at least a movie theater and a mall, maybe, and stuff, so,
She's gotta be here
I don't
somewhere.
know. I just wondered what it'd be like to live in a town like this where it's
Not
just
this one.
few people.
Still
Yeah, it's not gonna be any of these, because these are all Tlingit ones, probably. This one?
This might take a while.
I mean, it is a cemetery, so there's quite a few graves to look at.
No dice.
Is this it? Nope.
Not hers.
Nope.
Why
Nope.
can't I? Where is
It's
she?
gonna be the last one. Oh, flip. Okay, I found it. Okay. Oh, found it.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you? What are you
Oh
doing
boy.
here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can already feel the tension building in their faces. Ah! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Dam's about to break. Also, that scarf. Why is she wearing the scarf like that? That is doing nothing for her neck. Scarves are meant to keep your neck warm.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by.
That's not true.
Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
No, I won't do this
I mean,
again.
that almost happened, so...
I refuse to be held responsible for her choices.
Marianne was fine until you reported her.
Fine. She was getting by on handouts for years. There are only so many times you can show up high to a generous offer of employment. Assuming you show up at all. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
You could have done better. You did what you had to. You destroyed our family. I mean, she could have done better, but at the same time, I kind of understand where she's coming from. Like, the whole, where she was saying, like, you know, like, they did everything they could to help Marianne. Like, they were giving her handouts. They were helping her. Like, and in the end, like, even she was saying, like, if she doesn't show up for a job, if you don't show up for a job, you aren't gonna have that job much longer. Like, that's just how the world works, unfortunately. You did what you had to. I'm not gonna say she destroyed our family, because she is right. Like, she isn't necessarily responsible for Marianne's actions. I'm gonna say you could have done better, because I definitely think she could have done better, but also she kind of did what, like, I probably would have done in that situation, even though it's hard.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her,
Yeah,
but there had to be a better way to deal with it.
exactly. That's
Especially if she was having some
honestly
kind
what
of
I wanted
crisis.
to say.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I pray for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I'm done losing people. Honestly, like, I don't want to be the reason that Allison burns all the bridges with the people that she knows in this town. Like, we already had a pretty heated argument with Chief Brown, and, like, we're working toward fixing that. And I don't agree with what Tessa did, but at the same time, at least she is kind of trying to make up for it. Like she said, you know, I'm sorry, that's all I can be now. I don't deserve your forgiveness, but like, I want to try and make things better. And so at least she's like admitting she did wrong. Like, that's the first step is in reconciling with people, is admitting, hey, I did you wrong. Will you forgive me? And can we move past this? And so I'm gonna say I'm done losing people, because I'm
done losing people.
Yeah.
And if we can't let people grow, then what
Exactly.
the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids.
I really
know
like
your
that this
mother's
game
passed
is
away,
like...
But it was obviously very painful. She always
I don't know how to
said
say
you
it,
were
but...
the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Okay. Thanks.
They're gonna
Bye,
be
Tessa.
coconut cake on the menu?
You know,
Ew.
I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be
I
there.
hate coconut! I can't do coconut anything. Like, I cannot do anything coconut. It just, the taste just
something,
grosses me out.
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know.
Yeah?
I feel like a total ass right now.
She probably feels the same. She did need to hear all that, I
You
feel.
shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I
Yeah.
might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Oh, I feel that. Oh, she's sitting down? We gonna have a little powwow? What's
Not a
up,
bad
girl?
view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get now
it is
why they put
beautiful.
cemeteries
Wow,
in nice spots.
that lighting
Takes a little bit of
is
the sting off.
gorgeous. Thanks for coming with me. Our reunion hasn't gone as planned. Thanks for coming with me, honestly, because
Listen,
I feel like he
I
did
know
need
this
to
has been
visit the
hard.
grave, even though Allison
I'm
didn't
really
want to.
grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers
Yeah.
and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler.
No, you didn't.
And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You needed time to heal,
You were
girl.
just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out,
Yeah.
we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It
Yeah.
still feels like there's something missing.
There's still something
Right.
that we don't know. Because something snapped in her that day that wasn't just, oh, my kids are going to get taken away, I want to kill them rather than have them taken away. Like
was
something
going through her mind. I'll bet
something
even she
happened
did.
there.
It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I really like how this game is portraying trauma. Because I feel like people always think trauma is like this big giant thing that only a few people go through. But even I've had like
fall
emotional
asleep the
trauma
second I
in
hit
my
the couch.
childhood and stuff that I'm now
Better
only
rally.
just starting to
We still have to do
realize.
some cleaning
And
before bed.
they're
Do we
like I
have
can
to?
kind of relate to their story in that
Whoever
way.
packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Okay. But
Shit. Allison.
what the
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
What? Okay, I was just having a nice little talk and suddenly there's actually stuff happening? What? What the? Excuse me? Who are you? Who are you?
Tyler,
Who the flippity ding dong
Tyler,
was
are you
that? Put out the fire!
Stay there.
Put out the
I got
fire
it.
first! I'm fine! Just put out the frickin' fire first, girl! Because especially if it gets to that car there, that thing is blowing up and it might take us with it, so... Oof. Oh, man. What the heck?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why
What
would
the
someone try to burn
heck?
down our barn?
I don't know.
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
Anyways, as I was saying before they just hit us with that, I really like how this game is portraying how you can grow past your trauma. Like, I haven't really played a game that's shown that.
I might have found
And
something.
I feel like that's something really important, I feel, to, like, portray in video games. Because I feel like a lot of people, like, they just kind of, they recognize their trauma, but then they never grow past it. And that's only something I'm just starting to do. Like, I'm only just starting to recognize I even had trauma growing up. And, like, I'm kind of having to grow past that, forgive my parents for it, realize they weren't perfect, and, like, kind of reconcile that with who I am now.
This place upside down.
Asshole even
Hey.
dumped the drawers.
Wow. What was he looking for? Oh, that's one of our
At least
collectible
he was
thingies.
spared.
But really, why, where, like, what was he looking for? Because it looks like he was searching for something, because, like you said, he, like, turned
Hey,
out the drawers and
You
stuff.
wanna
Take a look
under
at
the
this.
rug?
What was he looking for? He used gasoline to,
This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him.
huh.
He went looking under the rug?
What the
Did
heck?
he really have to smash everything?
Apparently.
So, did Eddie teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
Nice. See, anything else to look at? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's just look at whatever the flippity ding dong this is.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
These planks...
Is that a box under the barn?
Yes, yes.
A chicken coop? A chicken coop?
What? Huh? I'm so confused. Why, what? Chicken coop? I'm confused. Why is that funny? Is there a hammer? Is there a hammer we could use?
Great. More to clean.
Maybe there's a tool in here? Or is this all cleaning stuff? Oh, there we go. It's a pry bar!
I guess we know how he made the hole.
Alright, here we go. What? Man, this mystery just keeps getting deeper and deeper. What? What is going on? Gonna show us? So it's a little box.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne.
Let's open it.
What the heck?
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
Oh, it's probably in the
there?
Book of Goblins.
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Okay, so obviously the answer is going to be in the Book of Goblins here. And it opened us to the story where the answer probably is. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblins were playing near the glacier when they discovered a hole in the ice. Oh, you don't say. They crept through a gradually widening passage and found themselves inside a spacious ice cave. Light spilled down the undulating blue-white walls in a way that made them look like eclectic or electric waterfalls. And a column made up of hundreds of icicles stood in the center. This was a time before the goblins had settled beneath the old wooden house, and they had nowhere to live. Perhaps we could live here, they said excitedly. Moments later, the sound of stomping feet interrupted their play, and they realized that perhaps someone already lived there. They hid behind a boulder to wait and see who was coming. The old bear sauntered into the cave, shaking powdery snow from his coat. Excuse me. He let out a giant yawn and lay down in the corner on a pile of tree boughs, snoring within seconds. When they were sure he was deep asleep, the goblins conspired to claim the cave for themselves. They chipped away at the glacier until they had filled a basket full of ice, then hid once more behind their boulder and started tossing chunks of it on the sleeping bear. Now, Old Bear was not the smartest creature in the forest, so when he woke up covered in ice, he roared, "My cave is collapsing!" Then he lumbered to his feet and ran outside before the whole thing could come down on top of him. The goblins crept out after him and did a loop before coming back to find him sitting outside. "What happened?" they asked. "My cave, it's collapsing," bemoaned the Old Bear, "and it's time for me to hibernate. Where will I stay for the winter?" It had not occurred to the goblins that the Old Bear had settled in for the winter, and they felt a little bad, but they did not want the Old Bear to know what they had done, so instead they offered to help find him a new den. Together they searched. They inspected cavernous stone and hollowed trees and deeply pocketed knolls. Nothing they found was as beautiful as the ice cave, but the Old Bear settled on a packed, Carthen Hollow that would keep him warm and dry for his long sleep. "Good night," he yawned, and the goblins gleefully returned to their new home. In the spring, the Old Bear woke and went for a nice long walk to stretch his legs. His path took him right up to his old cave, where he heard the curious sound of laughter. Making his way inside, he was surprised to find that his cave was intact, and the goblins were inside playing a game. "What is this?" growled the Old Bear. The goblins stopped playing and looked ashamed. "We're sorry, Old Bear," said the goblins, "but we had nowhere to live, and it's just so beautiful. We didn't realize you were about to hibernate, and then we couldn't bear to tell you what we'd done." The Old Bear was angry at the trick, but the young goblins looked appropriately ashamed, and so he said, "Come with me." He led the crafty goblins to the hollow in which he had hibernated for the winter. You two can have this spot, he said. And look, someone had built a big wooden house right over top of it. No one lives there now, said Old Bear, but one day, maybe someone will. The earthen hollow was not as beautiful as the ice cave. I lost my spot. But it kept the goblins warm and dry, and they were excited that someday they might have someone living overhead. Someone who baked cakes and tolerated their mischief. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins tried to steal the cave of the Old Bear and how they got their own instead. Was the answer supposed to be in there? Or am I supposed to find it in another one of the stories? Goblins in the ice cave, princesses and the two thieves. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any numbers in any of these. Makes new friends. I'm not seeing any, like, numbers, around here. Because can't remember if there was, like, any numbers that we were supposed to, like, remember from earlier in the game.
Wait.
Let's see, but
Look.
What, this?
It's the same symbol.
The secret keeper.
Well, let's see if we
Where?
can find any numbers.
Where? I was not paying attention to the symbols. Okay, let's read this one. I just read that one about the ice cave for no reason. Once upon a time, in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the secret keeper as she made her rounds gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The secret keeper nodded and gazed into stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the secret keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said Moose. Did I give you something? The secret keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the secret keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the secret keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know that Moose's mate had stumbled down a cliffside to her death? Well, that's sad. Just dropping that right there. The secret keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had just thrust them in boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them, crying in the tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the secret keeper. Give them back. The crafty goblins started crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I will give you the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the secret keeper. For so many secrets? Pshaw, you'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the secret keeper, I shared the gift of voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do. So the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found that they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was a blank. They tried to speak to her using only their own minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she'd only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other, and not with the whole of the forest. That is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the secret keeper, but why they could only use it with each other. What was I supposed to get out of that? I didn't see any numbers.
The lock. There must be something in here we can use to get it open. And preferably without destroying the box.
But I don't understand. There was supposed to... They said, oh, there like are numbers somewhere in here. I didn't see any numbers. Unless maybe I'm not supposed to be looking at the story. Maybe I'm supposed to be looking at like the background of the page. Oh, 3. And that's a 2, I think. So 302? Maybe?
That wasn't it.
I think we just...
It looked like a 2. Is it not a 2? Maybe... Oh, maybe that's not a number. So I see a 3 and a 0 very clearly. Is there a number on this page? Ah, 1! 130!
The lock. There must be something in here we can use to get it open.
130.
And preferably without destroying the box.
Ha-ha! Yeah! We didn't have to break the lock, Allison. All right. What are these?
Know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
What are these letters? Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chased after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we were together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Huh.
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother.
Tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
Whoa. I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday. But right now, we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly, I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Wow. He wanted her to get an abortion? That's... Yikes. So now what?
What the hell?
Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box
with
full
2
of
letters in it.
From our deadbeat dad.
He came for these letters.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
What if it was, Sam Kansky? Because, Tessa was saying how, like, something happened between them. So... Okay, where's the memory? Where's the memory? Is it out here? Ah, it's over here. What's going on? Oh no.
I don't know about
Is
you,
it that
but I
night?
haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what
Oh.
happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
Oh, why do we gotta do this again? I've already seen it so many times at this point.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe
Huh.
fishing boots?
Maybe. Can we look in here?
He didn't try to get in here.
Huh.
This is where I tripped.
Oh.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was
The
someone
Mad-
here that night? In the woods?
Huh?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
What? Dang, we finding out some serious stuff here, dude.
Is there someone over there?
Who is that? Looks like the same person. Wait, was that a beard? It looks like Sam.
That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who
Whoa.
just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Huh?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
What? Do I feel what?
Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
He
Huh.
really didn't want... Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah. That must
Oh.
be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
Can we go over there? Man. Oh, we have to go to the dock again. I don't want to have to see this again. I've already seen it like twice now.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that
It's
dock.
true. Even after what I did for you, just one more time.
Just one more
Just
time.
one more time.
Please.
And then we'll
There's
find out
always
everything.
Just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
Wait. What?
How can you say that?
Did he say that?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
What the... What is going on?
I'll do it. Let's go.
Oh, I don't want to have to see this again! I don't want to have to see this again. Wait, why? Why is it like... Come on. Come on. Come on! Yeah! Wait.
Watch it! You're stepping on my foot.
Wait,
Can you hear what they're
what?
saying? Quiet. We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
What? What the?
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, all right? Don't think about
What
anything.
the? What the heck? Come on. Come on! Come on, Allison! Come on, 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 come on. Come on.
So you're here because
Yeah.
I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
Come on. We were so close there. Please.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
I mean, he's not wrong. The longer you keep trauma just buried and you don't try to heal from it, the worse it gets. Oh, man.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying?
So we're actually gonna
Quiet.
find out?
We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children! Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
What?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
So, holy crap. So, what does that mean? What? Hold up a second. What? Because those were the same words that... What? So does that mean that... Oh my gosh. Does that mean Marianne wasn't actually trying to kill Tyler? Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I need a second here to process what I just saw. Oh my gosh. So, That still doesn't make sense though, because then what actually happened that night? If Marianne, like, was she hallucinating and, like, thought Tyler was that guy? Or what the heck? Because I don't think that was the same night. Because I think they said, oh, like, someone came, like, a few days before that incident. So, what the... Wow, this, wow. This was a lot. Dang, yo, wow. Whew, it might take me a bit to process what I just saw, and maybe I'll have more coherent thoughts, in the next episode. Woohoo! Cause dang, this was intense. I guess that's it for this episode, guys. Like, thank you for, oh wait, we can check out the choices we made. So Tyler felt relied on when Allison chose his memory at the house. Oh yeah, that, wow, that was a while ago. 61% chose Tyler's memory. Huh. Tyler felt heard about needing time when Allison refused the house showing. Cool. Allison felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. Most people forgave him. That's actually cool. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. Again, most people forgave him. Michael felt awkward after Tyler turned him down. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Tessa felt grateful the twins kept her in their lives. 90% forgave Tessa. That's actually really cool. Again, like I was saying before, I really like how this game, oh, are we getting a sneak peek at what's happening next time?
Else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
What?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
Huh. Interesting. Anyways, so that's what we have to look forward to for next episode. Like I was saying before, I really like how this game, like, it shows trauma in such a realistic way, and that you don't always realize it until years later, and sometimes you find out stuff and you're like, oh, so that's what was actually happening. Granted, in real life, you don't have, like, you know, you're not able to talk to each other in your mind, and you can't see memories again, but I just really like how this game is portraying kind of healing from trauma and how important it is, because I feel like a lot of people, especially nowadays, kind of try to brush trauma off and be like, oh, trauma's for, like, people who have, like, PTSD and, like, you know, the really messed up people. But, like, no, like, everyone at least, like, has some kind of trauma, even if they don't realize it. Like I said, I'm only just starting to realize some of the trauma that I experienced in my childhood and even recently, like, just from, and it, like, affects the way I trust people and, like, so many things. So I really like that there's a game out there that's actually, like, addressing that and actually showing that in a really, like, cool and realistic kind of way. Yeah. Oh, dang. I really like this game. Like, I have to say, when I first, like, bought it and I was like, oh, this could be interesting and stuff, but, like, wow. Like, I did not, one, expect the game to take this direction, and two, for it to get so intense, I guess? Like, I didn't think that it was going to be so I don't know. I don't even know what the words are for it. But wow, I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am. If you liked this video, please consider leaving a like on it. I'd really appreciate it. And if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, that'll be it for this time, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.